All right. Welcome to the Somewhat Okay Podcast, episode number 58.
Episode number.
I can
to
hear
the Somewhat
myself.
Okay
This needs to
Podcast.
stop. Oh my god. Oh god, that was awful. You go on?
Hello,
Yes?
is here.
Yeah. No, you're good. I just had
Oh.
the
Oh, I
live
thought-
stream open in
okay.
another tab, and I was just hearing myself
Oh.
echo over and over and over again. It was driving me crazy. So, okay. We're live though. I'm your host, Tyler.
I'm your co-host Tim.
And
Tyler and Tim.
Yep, Tyler and Tim. That's what we're going to rebrand this podcast as eventually. Because let's face it, we have a guest like every 20 or 30 episodes. It may as well be the Tyler and Tim podcast, the TNT podcast. If you will.
Oh,
Yeah. Hot. That's going to be a side thing that we launch. Where we do the
that'll be
entire,
the spin-off.
yeah. And we entirely speak in explosions.
Oh
Only.
god, we just play stock.
It's just
explosion
World War
for,
II, like audio for like 2 hours straight, and then we're like, "All right, thanks for coming out. Hope you had fun. Night." So,
The internet was a mistake.
what have you been up to, Tim? How's life been? You know, lots of changes have happened since the last time we got to podcast together.
True, it's been 2 weeks, but it's been all right.
And in that time, I have acquired a new computer.
Oh
which
yes.
I was streaming Doom earlier on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the
nice.
2016 one, I should add. Not the.
You can finally
not the-
play it.
Yeah, that among a large list, I can play the Yakuza games now. I've had Wildlands in my game list for like a year
Now
now.
you're just like looking at your Steam, just like finally.
I can play all of
I was whenever you posted your setup on Snapchat,
Uh-huh.
and yours is like one of the most gaming computers I've ever seen.
Dude, I didn't know about half
The
of
fans.
this. Yeah, no, the fans. I thought that they were just like, I thought I was just gonna have fans. Like I just read what it was. I didn't look at like it was built like a regular computer in the picture.
Yeah.
And so I was like, cool. And it mentioned all these fans, and I was like, good. But it's like it's tempered glass,
Mm-hmm.
like around it. It's
Yeah.
I've never had a
like-
computer that's glass before, so I was carrying the
Yeah.
the stairs like, oh fuck, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
afraid.
that's definitely the.
And it's tempered glass too, so it's like it's thick. It's thick glass. It's not like thin glass. It's
Mhm.
thick glass. You know.
Yeah.
It's meant to. But you know,
I
it's
think-
been pretty good so far. I'm kind of working with I'm getting to know the video card currently. Like Wildlands has
Mm.
presented some problems to my video card. It like
Mhm.
makes it dips out.
Oh, okay.
You know, if it gets like overheated or you know,
Oh,
stuff like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is yours only fan cooled?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
Might be more. I don't know. Okay. Look.
You know,
Oh,
I
I
just
know.
bought it.
I just
So,
bought it just to be like, haha, this is mine. That's the only reason.
It's just like this was worth a lot of money. It
Just-
better be good.
Yeah, that's pretty much my mindset. I'm like, you better fucking work. Yeah, it's but it's nice though. It's it's been working pretty good. You know, it's just nice to have a new computer because I've been suffering for so long with my last one. You know,
Just
the audio
waiting on
drive
the
on this one doesn't seem to be fucked up. Well, I'm gonna buy a new microphone anyways because this microphone's fucked up.
Yeah. That's just the
yeah.
one that goes wee.
Yeah, it's that
Oh,
one.
well.
Yeah, but
Let me just lower you real
but it
quick.
shouldn't. No, it shouldn't. On this computer, it shouldn't do that. I'm just saying the microphone that I have, it's like damaged.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to get a
That'll
new
do.
one. And also while we were gone, I also went to a tournament in Albuquerque.
Oh yeah, Mr. Gold Medal.
Gold medal, Mr. You see, they called it the state championship. So I'm gonna walk around calling myself a state champion. Don't mind me. I'm not actually, but that's what I'm gonna tell people and be like, I'm a state champion. I won the gold medal in the state championship because that's what they called the event. It was the New Mexico State Championship. Grapple Fest, which, if you remember last time, I went to a tournament and actually did good. We watched my match back. And that's what we're gonna do today.
Hey,
I'm gonna mute the audio on this.
you're not playing against you weren't competing against people outside your weight class.
Yeah, no, I was actually competing against people in my weight class this time. The guy was super nice too. He was a really nice guy. He's a paramedic, which I learned from his he had a little patch on his uniform that stated that he was a paramedic.
Oh.
Had the same ref from the last tournament as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's back. I guess she travels around with them, just like in this area.
Oh, well. Hey,
Good
good
for
for
her.
your day job.
Hey, she's got a job, so I'd be a ref if they allowed me.
Hmm.
All right. Yeah. So let me put this on the screen real quick for everyone to see. Guy's name was Gilbert.
Oh, well.
Nice guy.
You know, to be fair, Gilbert, it's just like when you hear that somebody's named Gilbert, you're just like, this is gonna be a good guy.
Yeah. He was very. Oh, not this. Oh, never mind. I know what the problem is. No, wait. I don't know what the problem is. What is happening? Why is this happening? I don't like this.
What's happening now?
Why?
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. All right. Look. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Maybe this will help. Nope, that's still not working. Okay, I'm just gonna do display capture. Fuck you all. There we go. Now, everyone will be able to see it. Okay, cool. We're just gonna do display capture, which it might be kind of delayed, but it shouldn't matter that much. Do you have it up and ready to go? All right, cool. You passed my ads that I don't have because my videos aren't monetized. All right. Yeah. So not a whole lot to go on. I'm gonna complain about everything that happened before I got to the tournament. After we watch this, but for right now, we're just gonna do a nice little breakdown of my match here. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. All right. So as you can see, we come out. Nice little handshake. She tells us to go. We're gonna work on.
Oh, a little fist bump.
Yeah, this is gi, mind you. So you can grab the uniform. You can, use the uniform to choke your opponent. He pulls guard pretty instantly, and he gets a nice, really good takedown right here. Puts me on the ground. I'm like, oh, look at my leg. Look at my fucking leg right there. I was like, I'm about to break my leg for this. So he gets here. He's in a good spot. This is a nice spot to be in. Eventually, for whatever reason, he decides to start to pull my leg out. And when he does that, I'm like, oh, wait. It takes him a little bit. He's going to decide to pull my leg out. Which is good for me. Because I'm like, okay, let me just use my legs real quick. Then she's going to move us here now. So we move to the center of the mat. We got to start back over because we were getting too far outside the white square,
Mm-hmm. I still just love the pauses where they're just like...
the refs are just like, get back over here. And we're like, okay. So I've adopted a new, very cheap tactic that I've grown quite fond of, and I'm going to point out here. So he's gonna start stacking up here. He's gonna try to throw that leg. I'm like, triangle maybe. I make him spin around, and then you'll see I turtle up there at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So when I do that, because I turtled up and he didn't get into a technical dominant position, he gets no points for that pass. So even though he spun around my leg and got around it, because I turtled up, he gets no points. So he's going to try to take my back here, and I'm like, no you. I literal no you, if you will. I just turn over.
Shindeyu.
And then I'm trying to control him. What I'm doing here is I'm grabbing his shoulder, and I'm just pulling that down so that he can't sit up into me. I'm just trying to get my leg through. We're tied right now. This whole match is just human chess. So I'm trying to break his leg down. No, stop it. Sorry. Okay. And then I get in a full amount here. I don't hold it long enough to get the full points. However, I do get here, which they will consider a dominant position. They will give me 3 points, putting me at 5.
Oh.
This was a very close match, mind you. This was not a
It was back and forth.
It was 5. It's 5-4 once it's over.
Oh,
So
wow.
it was a very close match. Now what I'm doing here is I'm tired. And I want to rest for a second. So I'm gonna start moving. I want to take his back. He has great takedowns, and he works for him too. But what I know is that once we go outside that white line, she's gonna start us over. So I'm like, okay, this is fine. So I walk myself outside the white line. She stops us. We don't restart in that position for obvious reasons. So then we go again. He's going to pull guard again, I think. And then he's actually going to use my newly found move against me.
Oh.
Once he's going to pull, I think he pulls guard again. Yeah, I love when people pull guard because I'm just like, oh, you think you're better than me. You think you can pull guard. Which is just how some people like to fight. So he's actually going to shoot up for an armbar right here. And he really almost has it. I really feel like he's almost got it. But he kind of lets it go for whatever reason. So then I'm going to spin around here. Like, let me have this. You're going to see, here comes Bammo, Whammo, Turtle. No points for me.
Hey, the turtle.
The turtle. Turtling up. All right, so now he's got that leg hooked, and I'm like, well, this position sucks. And he's going to take me down again here. Yeah, and then this is where his next 2 points come from. He's going to take me down here. Wham. Take me down. Hurry up. I know he does.
Just do it already.
Yeah, because I give up position. Yeah.
I should know.
I know what happens to me. Yeah, I give up my position there. He's going to make his way around. And then he's going to try to establish a side control here, which I counter by making distance between me and him so that he's never technically in the dominant position. And then he's going to go for a knee on belly, which he has, but number one, he doesn't hold it long enough, and number two, he's not well balanced during the knee on belly. So you're going to see he's going to put his knee on my belly here, and then I'm like, no, you part two. I'm going to buck him off. I'm going to throw him over here. He's going to come back into me. I'm going to get into my guard, and then you're going to see me do my favorite move again here in a second as he's going to put his knee down there. I'm blocking him with my other leg here. You're going to see me shoot that leg up. He's going to start making around again. He's going to start spinning around. And then you're going to, here we go. Here it is. Ready? And turtle.
Ooh, what?
And then I didn't know he got off balance there. I couldn't feel that. So I had no idea. So now he's going to try to take my back once again. He's going to
That's what you expect
throw
him
me
to do.
over here. Yep, he's gonna try to put his hooks in to get some points. He's grabbing my neck like he's gonna choke me, but I know that if he doesn't have those hooks, he's not gonna choke me. So I'm just defending the leg, and he made the mistake of letting me see the clock, so I knew how much time was left. So I was just like, I just gotta live. I don't even gotta. I can be kind of lazy here. I just need to defend myself. And so from there, we finished. She has to switch sides, which fucked me up for a second because I thought that he was the 5 points, and I was like, oh shit! And then I realized she like has you line up according to like what her wrists look like. So
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that was just like in a moment,
like,
just like okay, that just feels just like, oh, I actually lost. That's unfortunate.
Well, I was sitting there. I was like, I'm the blue gi. Why would you not have me be blue?
Yeah,
it's an easy way to tell. But yeah, that was a really fun match. I hate Albuquerque.
Oh, please do tell us your time in Albuquerque.
Okay, so I never go to Albuquerque,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't really think about it all that much. When I do go to Albuquerque, I remember how much I hate it. I get like a mile out from Albuquerque, and I'm like, fuck, I hate this town. Everyone drives like an asshole.
True.
Honks at you for no reason. I had a person honk at me and then get into the lane that I was already in when I was trying to get into their lane. They honked at me, and then they got over, and I was like, what? Why did you even? And then when I was trying to leave the town, I had someone keep me from going to the exit, and I was like, I just want to leave.
Let me out.
Let me out. Let me out. So that sucked. And then when I was going to this tournament, it was at a place called Expo, New Mexico. Have you ever heard of this place?
No,
Okay. It's just for like
I'm not
conventions
athletic.
and it's for conventions is why I
Oh,
mentioned it.
okay.
I figured they might have held a Warhammer thing there or something, and you might have gone. No, but they first off, it has 8 entrances,
Oh.
2 of which they have open.
Hmm.
So you gotta drive around this whole fucking place to find the 2 entrances that are open first. Then, when you finally find the entrance, as you know, you have to pay to park everywhere in Albuquerque because it's it's one of those cities. So, then we when I'm going to park, they have a little booth, and I'm like, cool, that's fine, whatever. I know you have to pay to park everywhere here, it's whatever. But as I get closer, I notice a cash only sign. And see, I don't carry cash because I think it's an invitation to be mugged, especially in Albuquerque.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to U-turn, go to the nearest ATM, get some cash out. Mind you, I'm already low on gas, by the way, and I need gas to get back. I don't know if you know it or not, but it's a 226-mile journey to and fro this hotel I was staying at.
Oh, wow.
And so, then I eventually get inside the tournament and find out that my bracket is empty. However, one of my brackets was empty, the no-gi one. There was no one in it. I had no one to face. So they were nice enough to refund me that, at least. And then I went on to fight Gilbert and had a really good time. And then I went back to my hotel. I just couldn't wait to leave Albuquerque. I just hate the town. Usually when I stay somewhere that's not Clovis, I'm standing out there on the balcony overlooking the city that I'm in. I'm like, man, I'm glad I'm not in Clovis right now. But when I did that in Albuquerque, I looked out at the streets and I was like, man, I sure do fucking hate this town and everyone in it. So
you wouldn't give credit or any credit to Clovis, but the sentiment still stood.
Yeah, no, of course not. I mean, here's the thing. Our drivers are definitely nuts here too, but still not as bad as Albuquerque though.
Oh yeah.
Because fuck that place. First off.
Plus, just like it just feels like any moment you're there, you're just gonna get freaking robbed.
Oh yeah, dude. I never felt so. Even in my hotel room. I mean, I'm the wrong one to try to rob, but no. While I was at the hotel, actually, a cop showed up and interrogated someone. I guess something happened. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
So I just like walked outside. I was going to get ice actually. I look up and I'm like, oh, that's great.
Lovely.
That's wonderful. Oh, and I just want to give a quick shout out to Tio's Gaming for following the channel earlier. I did a Doom stream before this, in case you didn't know. I just did a little Doom stream.
Test run.
Yeah, just to make sure it works.
How are you liking the new Doom, or the newer Doom?
We're talking about the 2016. Is Doom Eternal out yet or no?
No,
It's
not yet.
Okay. Oh, I love it. I loved it when it came out. I played it. Don't burn me or anything, but I played it on console when it came out.
Oh yeah.
Because I didn't have a computer that could possibly run that. And even then, even though I didn't have a computer that could possibly run that, I still bought it on PC in anticipation.
One day.
3 years later.
One day I'll be able to.
When and the day has come. It's here. I've played. I'm playing Doom on my computer. I love it. If you like the prior Doom games, it's a lot closer to 1 than it is to any of the other ones. Just imagine the original Doom with updated graphics, and gun customization too. There's a lot of customization there. There's also there's like perks, like there's you level up and stuff. Yeah. It's really good. It's really quite good. This is my second time playing it. And they keep the enemy designs from the original game.
Oh yeah.
But just 3D model them,
Future.
But I gotta say, hang on, let me figure out what the name of this monster is. Let's see. Okay, so it's not that one. It's not that one. It's the one that just like runs towards you. and like
Oh,
bites you. I'm trying to think of what it's called. It has
Is it like sort of like oxen like,
yeah. It's got like 2 legs, I think, and it like
or like a
charges at you.
minotaur?
Mhm.
Yeah.
What is it called?
I just want to default to Left 4 Dead and just call it a charger.
No, not quite. I'm trying to figure out because I thought they had like a cute name because they look really cute in the new one. I know they're not supposed to. They're supposed to be like demonic and shit.
Yeah.
But like by comparison, I think that this one, if I can find it, it looks really cute. Let me see.
Would you have one as a pet? Is the question.
Oh my god, can we not? What in the fuck is happening right now? Jesus, this is why I hate the internet, okay? Anyways, would I have one as a pet? Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe if I saw it in the pet store, I'd be like, yeah.
Is this it? Is this what I'm thinking of? I mean, this is pretty kind of... I think it's just because of how, like, compact it is that I'm like, oh. You're
With a stubby
adorable.
Let me.
Let me see. Let me make sure I'm not mixing it. No, I think it is this one. It's really quite adorable, honestly. It shouldn't be. By no means. Here, let me see. Can I actually drag and drop into Discord on this fuck? Oh, my God. Alright, I'm just going to send you on Facebook. Fuck all this noise. But it is the pinky, I should add.
Oh.
I think it's just got... It reminds me... It's like a demonic pug. Like a really...
The pug of demons.
It's like a... And its fucking name is Pinky, dude. Like his name is Pinky. He's adorable.
Am I supposed to be afraid of this?
Look at him. He's adorable.
I'm not seeing it right. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, that one.
He's
okay.
adorable.
He's just so chubby.
Yeah, I feel so bad for killing them in game, but they're so adorable. I love them.
It's like and they're ugly too. It is the pug of demons.
It's a good mix, you know? A solid mix, if you will.
A purebred Pinky.
Oh, I also don't know if you noticed, but I wanted to keep this picture on for the next time you came on the podcast. But we do have the No Tim Gang logo present.
Oh yes, that's.
I wanted to get your take on that because Austin asked me. I got into Discord with him in the other Discord where my name is No Tim Gang, and he said to me, he was like, "Why? Why?" He's like, why are we all dogpiling on Tim? And I'm like, oh, does Tim feel dogpiled on?
No, for me, I'm just like, why is he even asking that? Is there a time when people are not dogpiling me?
You got a point.
Because I would like to know.
Yeah, honestly, I just did it because you didn't come to the podcast that day, and so I told Avi. I messaged Avi, and I was like, hey, can you make this? Because I think it would be hilarious. So I sent Avi the picture, and then Avi made the actual meme itself.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny, you know? I don't know why I think that's such a funny meme, but the, like, No Blank Gang, any image that has that on it, it just tend to be fucking hilarious, you know?
It's just that you don't expect it.
It's like, why drink alcohol when you can just drink water? This post was made by the H2O gang, you know?
Well, the thing was is that whenever like you guys were doing that, I joined in.
You did, yeah. I saw you posting it at one point. And I was like, what? That's why when Austin asked me, I was like, has Tim said we've been dogpiling on it?
Because whenever I was trying to go like full on censorship, and then it's just like, well, if you can't beat him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember you were like, I don't remember your exact wording, but you were like, as an abuse of my power as an admin, and in an act of pure censorship, I have decided to remove this from the server. And then fucking Aaron comes in, he's like, Tyler, could you send that again because I didn't get to save it.
I'm just like, well, as an admin, I can abuse my power, but there's another admin.
Yeah.
So.
Damn it. And the other admin's going against me, so I guess I'll just do it then.
I gotta appreciate these lo-fi like pixel art that Steam is doing.
Is
I
that
can
a thing that they're
appreciate it.
doing?
Yeah, just like open up Steam right now.
Let me see. Like on the storefront.
Yeah.
Oh, word. Wow, I like this.
Lo-fi.
And that's Gabe.
Is it?
They've got Gabe. He's
Oh, well.
That's Gabe, dude.
I
What
didn't
the-
notice that.
I'm trying to see how many references I can, if there are any more
Oh.
references in the picture, but I don't think.
There's obviously the Steam.
The Steam logo right
Not
there.
really. But this is really good art. Like
It
this
is.
is like
It's solid. Also, Gears of War 5 is on Steam. I didn't
Yeah.
even know there was a Gears of War 5.
Yeah, that was the thing that happened.
I wanted to ask you a question, Tim, because I was thinking about this recently. What was the first game that blew your mind?
It blew my mind.
Yeah.
Ah,
Gotta
That's a good
reach back a
question.
while for that one, huh?
I think Age of Empires 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like I'm only like saying that because I just see it on my wish list on Steam. But I'm just like, well, no, generally, like whenever I went like that was like the first RTS game
Mm-hmm.
where it was like so in depth and like just not like surface value like other games I played. I'm just like,
Right,
wow.
right. Yeah.
Plus the graphics weren't bad for its day.
I've got like two that come to mind that really like blew my mind when I played them, and one was when I was like a child, and that was Lego Island. Just like all the stuff you could do in that game. You could make your own car. You could customize your character. That was my first free roam game. I was like, this is nuts. I am so free right now. And every other game felt restrictive after that. And then the next one was BioShock.
Oh yeah, yeah.
BioShock. I was just like, what the fuck? Like my like middle school mind couldn't take it.
Okay, to be fair, I think the first Dead Space also, but like for the opposite reason, because
Right.
that game freaked me out whenever I was like a kid.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because like that's the first time like just to see like a human body just like be contorted that way,
Yeah, and see it,
or like the
it's, so
concept of like a
visceral.
virus.
Mm-hmm.
So it was that was pretty just like I don't know about this game, dude.
And just like so violent too.
Mhm.
I remember like I played the it was like a Mortal Kombat demo,
Mhm.
and there was a part where they like censored it, and you could just hear this dude getting torn the fuck up,
Oh god.
and like little me was like, oh my god. And then I remember I thought about that like a couple weeks ago, and I sought out the game because I was like, what did he do to him? Because it was
I need to know.
it was what's his name with the knives that come out of his arms. What's his name? Baraka. I
Oh
think.
yeah, yeah.
So it was him, and he doesn't even. He just kind of. It's so disappointing. He just kind of stabs him,
Yeah.
and he just kind of dies.
like I'm disappointed.
But like in the demo, they were like, "This is too graphic for us to, put on a fucking demo disc." Apparently, you remember that? Remember when
oh
like
yeah, they
PlayStation
were.
Magazine or not Game Informer. Game Informer didn't do it, I don't think, but they would send out like disc with like a couple games on them.
Yeah, they were just like, "Oh, we can't do this, man. We don't want to step on any toes."
Yeah, I remember.
And
I
now,
had one.
like-
I know the rest of the game is just this, literally, but
Mm.
we don't have to address that. There's a cutscene. It's different. I think it was really just like a point to sell it,
Yeah.
because it is just more of the same of what you see in that game. So it's not like it's different or anything.
it's just ironic because now it's like that's the main sell of the game, or like the main draw,
Yeah.
where they're just like the first thing anyone wants to see is like what the finishers are gonna be like.
Oh yeah, what the fatalities are. I think that was always like the. You see, they're doing a Postal 4.
Oh, are they?
They are. It's
Nice.
Postal 4, no regrets.
Very postal.
Quite
That's-
literally, yeah. They're the boomers we deserve. Okay.
Oh, speaking of sequels, we can't not neglect.
Oh yeah. The what would you even call it? It's like a pre-sequel
Yeah.
in a way, because it's like a prequel to
It's
Half-Life 2,
basically-
but
yeah,
a sequel
yeah.
to Half-Life 1.
I think that's the best you can describe that.
a pre-sequel. Oh, what do you think? Just based
You
off
know,
of the
it's a
trailer.
it's a pre-sequel because I mean Borderlands had that concept.
That's
they
right.
literally-
They did. They did exactly that. That's right. God damn it.
But I gotta say, like, it looks good. Like, it looks pretty.
Oh yeah.
Like whenever they first showed a combine, it was like, ooh. So
Yeah.
that's what they look like, not chubby like.
With modern graphics. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. It looks good. It definitely it looks good for sure. But I'm always skeptical of trailers. Always, especially with VR, because like a VR trailer can be great, and then you play the actual game, and you're like, but this is Valve we're talking about, and their trailers never really didn't deliver. On what the game ended up being.
Their trailers have always been like super close to the actual game.
Yeah, they never like bullshitted us.
I mean, like every anime, like I think we already talked about this like in the last podcast we did, but like because I think that's whenever we talked about like the TF2 cutscenes or like
right
animation, and like everything in that game was just like I just gotta say like we gotta appreciate a game trailer that's just pure game footage.
Yeah,
and that's all the game was.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's and I appreciate the little bit of humor that they showed in the trailer too. Whenever the guy tosses the gun and he's like, "It's not loaded."
Oh yeah.
now it's not loaded. That was funny. That got me. That was funny. Oh, ad time. Ad time.
Oh, ad time.
There you go. Ad break activated. Well, some people might not get an ad, but it doesn't matter. We actually make money off of our ads, apparently.
Oh.
So there you go.
Can't wait for my 2 cents.
My 2 cents. So, yeah, I'm still kind of in shock, that it was a thing. I thought it was like a meme.
Oh yeah.
Like, no, they wouldn't. It was like
this is just an elaborate.
I had like a moment where I was like, does Valve even have a Twitter? And they didn't. They didn't have a Twitter before this. They made the Twitter to announce Half-Life Alyx. So I was just like, does Valve even have a Twitter? And then I had to go to Twitter, because me being someone who actually does go on Twitter, I was like, I had to go to Twitter and be like, oh. Because it was the initial like announcement, the thing they put out before they put out the trailer. And, they said there was a VR thing, which I don't know about you. I don't have anything. I don't have VR, so not sure what I'm gonna do with that. But maybe someday. Maybe I'll find a way.
Well, you saved up for the computer. Time to save up for.
Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff I want to get though. Like the Resident Evil 2's on sale right now.
Oh yeah.
For like $19, and it's $60 still, like retail price. So $19 is nice. The Master Chief Collection is coming out.
Oh yeah.
Are you a Halo fan, Tim? Is that
I was a big Halo fan.
Were you?
Yeah.
Which one do you think's the best?
Reach was my favorite.
Reach, really? That's the first one they're releasing for the Chief Collection, isn't it?
Yep.
Right.
I'm excited. With the Xbox Pass, I won't have to show that for the full.
Yeah, Logan's telling me to get it. You want to know? We're about to tell a little bit of controversial story.
Ooh.
And you want to know how I got a hold of Halo 3 and played it? And that was my first experience with Halo 2, mind you.
Yeah.
A guy gave me his copy of Halo 3 to give to his friend.
Oh no!
And then I didn't.
Oh no!
I took it home and I played it.
Oof.
For myself. And you know what? I have good memories of Halo. You know what feels weird nowadays? Thinking that there's people that I used to like. I guess it's not that strange because I meet a lot of people by proxy this way, but to think that a good majority of my middle school life was spent playing games on Xbox Live with people that I never knew and I don't know now.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's.
And I remember some gamer tags. There was a guy named Beastly Brad. Me and him, we played Left 4 Dead together every single damn day, constantly. He was this guy from Kentucky. Yeah, talking like this. he had a nice southern twang when he talked. He was a real nice guy too. And I think Xbox Live was the first time someone was an asshole to me too.
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely hit or miss a lot of the times. It's like, are these people that I want to talk to, or?
And like, well, thinking back on it, it's fucked up because I'm thinking back on it, I'm like 12, mind you, and I'm playing Left 4 Dead with this group of like adults, pretty much. And this adult shoots me, and my 12-year-old self's like, "You shot me." I wasn't even saying anything bad to him, but I was like, "You shot me." You know, I was just stating the obvious.
Yeah.
And this fucking grown man goes, "Well, I didn't fucking mean to, so why don't you shut the fuck up?" And I was like, "Oh."
Mom.
And then I became an asshole because I was like, "I ain't taking none of that shit."
I think I remember the first time I ever like actually spoke to anybody online, and like they just invited me to a party, and like it was out there like a Halo match.
Yeah.
And this like random, or like we just sat in the party, and then he like talked in like this like gruff, I don't know, he wasn't like 20 or something. He was maybe like
Right.
he was in like his late teens. But then I just like yeeted out of there because I'm just like,
oh my god, an older person.
Yeah. I just like, nope, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, no, I'll have none of that. Yeah, and then like, you know, you would. It's because funny. The stereotypes are what's funny. You would have like the guy who had the mic like this close to his fucking face. You had the guy who like you could hear him taking bong hits before the game starts. You had the guy who had the worst was the people who had music playing in the background.
Oh, that's it wasn't until I started playing Call of Duty with Andrew and Caleb that I like in Halo it didn't really matter.
Right.
I didn't really mute people because in Halo it wasn't that big of an issue where people were like blasting stuff on their mics.
Yeah.
There was like trash talking. But like in Call of Duty, that's where like everyone was just like, I'm just gonna go ahead and play my crappy
Y'all like Lil Wayne?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. That would be the worst, dude. I'm trying to think, and then like male to female harassment was just like fine.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was
and it's just something that you and I were too young to know what the hell was going on when these guys would talk a certain way to someone. But like we grew up with that. We grew up around that in a term of he'd be like, "Hey girl, let me get that pussy," and she's like, and we're like, "What?" I'm like 12.
Is this how incels were created?
Well, I'm just, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, was this my like first impression of how to like talk to women?
Oof.
Like, because it's not like my parents were like, this is how you talk to girls. You just get that experience just by going out into the world.
Yeah.
You know? And then if you spend as much time on Xbox Live as I did, that's your experience right there. You're like, oh, they like it when we talk about their pussies. Noted. You know,
jotting down notes.
Just taking it. It's like flirtation 101. Yes.
It's definitely
a problem.
We'll make fun of like points where like people were like I mean there was like a big thing where somebody like claimed that they got raped on like GTA whenever it was just like a troll, but it was a serious problem where people were just like full on like
people were mad disrespectful over video games though, like wildly disrespectful, you know. Like shit I wouldn't even say to I wouldn't say to my best friends, you know. They would just come out full, I'm gonna come to your house, I'm gonna rape you. You're like, okay, look, bro. There's a strange sort of like etiquette now where you don't be annoying in lobbies nowadays.
Well, it's because like every platform, like it's definitely fallen on like the publisher or like the game company to try to like calm everything down.
Yeah, things are a lot more bannable nowadays.
Yeah, but it's like
we grew up in like the Wild West of like gaming.
Literally, it was just like anything.
And no one did anything. And we grew up in that age where like our parents told us that everyone on the internet was a rapist and evil, You know,
Yeah.
you shouldn't talk to strangers, which in turn made me talk to more strangers on the internet. Man, yeah. Thinking
Not
about
sure about
like
this.
thinking about the stuff that we grew up with, and like the games that I played too. You know, I'm sitting here back thinking, I'm like in middle school, I was playing like BioShock, Condemned, Criminal Origins,
No,
and I'm like, man, I was into that fucked up shit pretty early on. You know.
I just beelined it, you know, just
Yeah, I just went straight, and now kids are growing up with like Fortnite, Overwatch, Red Dead Redemption 2, which is debatably kind of bad for a child, I should say.
True. Yeah, I
Um,
wouldn't let it.
I would let my child play Red Dead. Did you? Are you? A lot of people aren't aware that there's a Red Dead game before Red Dead Redemption.
Is there?
Yeah, are you not aware of this either? Oh my god,
No.
it's classic. I love it. It's called Red Dead Revolver. Google it. It's a game. It's real.
Okay, let's see. Let's Google this real
I
quick.
think it was it a PlayStation 1 game? No, PlayStation 2. It was a PlayStation 2 game. It's made by Rockstar. Came out in 2004. I played it. I loved it. It's very like
Oh, well.
yeah, this was a game. A lot of people don't know about this game. A lot of people think that it just goes Red Dead Redemption, Red Dead 2. No, this exists. The only problem is they're not connected at all.
Oh, okay.
Like they don't. I mean, there are some connections, like in Red Dead Redemption 2, or no, Red Dead Redemption, in the like online that they had for that game. One of the characters. Well, no, I think the main character too is also available as a playable character in the multiplayer. Red Harlow and what's his fucking name? I think his name's Jack Swift is a playable character as well.
Mm-hmm.
This game is really good. Like I said, a lot of people don't know about it, but it's a really good game. It's not free roam, like it's level based. It's not like the other Red Dead games. Yeah, it's
it's a lot more linear.
Yeah. And you just you play as Red, and the entire game is you trying to find the people that killed your family. You know,
Classic
storyline. And then the rest of it, and after you find the bounty, you uncover a plot, and all this stuff happens. It's really good, and each like bounty you have has like a personality. And please shut up, please, Ricky, I'm begging you, shut up. Has their own like personality and specialty that they like weapon that they specialize with.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't just play as Red either. You play as other characters throughout the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like some levels you'll play as Red, then you'll play as the Buffalo Soldier, Annie Stokes, Jack Swift, Shadow Wolf, all these people. And it's really interesting to think that this is where Red Dead technically starts in comparison to like the later games.
Yeah, no, it's just I guess it's like shocking because there's just always an emphasis on the first and the second game where you're just like, what are you talking about? How can there be a sequel?
Yeah.
You think there are a lot more people would be talking about it. But
You'd imagine. Yeah, I couldn't find a lot of stuff on it. You know who I've been watching a lot of recently?
Nakey
Jakey. You ever heard of him?
No.
If you haven't, you should definitely look into him. I think you would like his videos. But he sort of does like essay kind of stuff, except relating to video games. I gotta figure out which video it is. I think it's this one. There was a joke in one of these that I specifically wanted to show to you, and you'll see why in just a second. Yeah, it's this one. Let me find it. And I honestly, I just want to show you this part of the video just for this specific joke. Like, it's
for
gonna
the
be
memes.
5 seconds. Yeah, it's literally for the memes. But he's also very good. I quite enjoy his stuff too. I don't know how much YouTube you watch or don't watch per se, but
That's usually
like
my
his
main
stuff.
form of entertainment.
yeah, what am I gonna do? Pay for cable?
What am I, a boomer?
Boomer. Sorry. Oh my God, Jesus, with the fucking. Oh yeah, I need to install AdBlock again. I forgot how much I just hate these ads. Hang on, I'll get to that later. I just need to find. It's one joke. It's a single, minuscule joke.
Just let me have this.
Please. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna start a little ways back. I'm real excited for this.
I'm concerned.
You should be. All right, here we go. I'm putting the VC chat real quick. There you go. Go ahead and take a look. See. Well.
Oh, I think I've seen. Yeah,
You've probably seen something by him before. He's real good.
I remember the.
The what?
I remember the ball.
Yeah, the exercise ball. That's his thing. All right, you good to go? You ready for this? All right. 3, 2, 1, and go.
I was the CEO of Apple, aka Bill Gates. Speaking of making getaways, I think we can all agree that the wanted system in the game is pretty hit or miss. I guess I never miss, huh? So along with having some
Okay, that's all I wanted you to watch that for. That's it. Yeah, I honestly saw that while I was at work, and I was like, I have to. I have to show it to Tim. The moment he said hit or miss, I was like, wait, don't do it. I guess they never. I was like, no, he got me. I have been got.
I just didn't expect this.
Yeah.
Everything. I just didn't expect the freaking hit or miss joke.
Isn't it just the best? Of course it is. Rockstar Games. Oh, this is a rumor. Never mind. I don't even want to acknowledge it then.
Oof.
If it's not fact, I don't give a shit. Say they're
Facts
developing.
don't care about your feelings, libtard.
I guess they are developing a open world medieval thing.
Rockstar?
Yeah. Not sure.
I mean, you did.
Not sure about all that.
If that's what you want, dude, it's who am I to judge? I guess.
Yeah. You know, it's their life. I mean, they've done Western pretty well, obviously. So
I just don't know. I just I don't expect
medieval stuff from Rockstar.
Yeah. I'm just like, it just feels a little weird, but if they could maybe make it better than just a walking simulator, then I'll be good with that.
I gotta disagree. I think a walking simulator would be exactly what a medieval free roam IP would be.
Just play as some
just a dude
peasant,
just walking.
and you're just walking around, and then suddenly your entire family is killed.
And you're like, well, I have the plague, and then you just straight up die.
Then you play as the walking simulator of the people that collect your body in order to burn it in a pit.
It's just, you know what? That's not a bad idea for an experimental game. You just shift focus each time someone dies.
Oh, it'll catch so much fire. Everyone will just be like, it's so deep.
Exactly. They'll be like,
The
this
nuance
strokes
of this
my
game.
intellectualism.
It really
Nuance.
taps into the nihilism of modern society.
This really says a lot about society.
Did you see that they're doing a remake of Resident Evil 3?
Are they?
Yes.
In the same way that they did Resident Evil 2?
Yeah.
Really? They're going to do the same thing?
Yeah. That's what I heard.
And also for the Resident Evil 2, Does it cover both storylines?
I'm not sure.
Because I've only seen people playing as Leon.
Yeah, that's the primary
majority of the
one
time.
I've seen.
But there are 2 storylines to Resident Evil 2.
Let me see.
But they
Let
also
me
have like
see.
Claire's costume in the like DLC section of it too. So that leads me to think yes, they do have both storylines, but I am unsure.
I just saw it around here.
Also, I don't really believe in calling the Resident Evil 2 remake a remake because it's not. You completely redeveloped the game. You change the gameplay completely. You change the camera angle, everything. Don't call it a remake. If you're just
I'm sorry that they didn't keep the original.
Oh no, I don't mind because those camera angles fucking suck and those controls are clunky as shit. But I'm just being a stickler for terminology right now because if we're gonna call it a remake, it's not. It's not a remake.
Well, it just depends because. Well, let me see what they technically call it. Well, they call it Re2.
Okay.
So I mean, they don't actually slap like remaster on it.
Right. They don't put remake on it
Or-
necessarily. They just call it
Well,
Resident Evil 2.
would you be okay if they called it remaster?
Yeah, I can live with that.
Because that's just developing the same game, but just updated mechanics.
Yeah, I'll accept that. I just always hear it referred to as a remake, and I'm like, no, they remade 0 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know about Resident Evil 0, but it's a thing.
It exists.
But they kept the exact same gameplay, just updated the graphics
Mm-hmm.
and voice acting the same, the whole shebang. So that's a remake to me. What it's not a remake to me is when you make a completely different game. It's like if I was to be like, I'm remaking Assassin's Creed, and then I make it like a side-scrolling platformer.
Mm-hmm.
It's technically the same game.
Yeah. Well, they've already done that, haven't they?
Oh yeah, they did, didn't they? I forgot about that. I don't pay much attention to Assassin's Creed, to be perfectly honest with you.
It just sort of existed.
Are they still going? I imagine.
Well, they
have
made
to be,
Odyssey. They made Odyssey like last year, I think. So
Right? What's Odyssey?
I think that was that the Greek one or the Egyptian one?
I think Greek. Yeah, ancient Greece. Yes. Well, that is kind of interesting. Apparently, Medusa's in it.
Yeah, they added a lot. They've been adding a lot more mystical elements to it.
Is that what's been happening? The last one I played was Black Flag,
Mm-hmm.
and that had some spiritual elements to it too. To be perfectly fair.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just making an assumption.
Right. Okay.
Because
So
from what I've seen is that it's always been more. I mean, not like realistic, but like more always against human enemies. Because the last game I played was like Brotherhood, and that's where it was like it like teetered into like aliens and all that. So.
Oh wow! No, I didn't know about that. I've wanted to play whatever the British one is. You know what that's called?
Oh, I think that's just Assassin's Creed 3.
No, not that one. I've played Assassin's Creed 3. I'm talking about the one. That
Oh,
has,
wait,
the
was it like the one
gangs.
where you could like the gimmick was like you could either play as a brother or sister?
Yeah. Is it
I forgot that
Syndicate?
Yes.
Yes, it is Syndicate. Okay. Yes, this is it.
I was thinking that was Unity, but no, yeah, that's Syndicate.
Because the review that I read about, or the review that I heard of this game, this guy's like, you take part in Clockwork Orange style rape gangs, and I was like, oh, word.
Tell me more.
I am interested. Oh, and I guess they have a Jack the Ripper DLC. Apparently, that's interesting. But this one I was interested in playing in, and I actually quick censorship for legal reasons. A version of the game.
Oh,
But
my.
as you know, my last computer couldn't run shit, so I couldn't run it.
But
yeah.
will the past repeat itself?
Ooh, good question. I you know what? I don't think when did this come out? This came out in 2015. I think
Mhm.
this computer should be fine with this.
Yeah, no, that's
I just
Should
had
be
that
good.
other computer for fucking ever, like for a really fucking long time.
you're just concerned. You're just like, will things run? Am I good?
I'm like paranoid now. Well, and I think that some games can like overload the system, and it
Mhm.
causes like the display to go out.
Mm-hmm.
That's only happened with like Wildlands so far. That, and I think if I, obviously if I leave the computer running constantly forever,
Oh yeah, just
it's gonna fucking it's gonna be like, I can't do this, bro. You can't do this. So I can't leave it on like overnight, obviously.
yeah, no.
And not while
Well,
I'm
I
at
mean-
work,
Usually PC maintenance is like turning it off whenever you're not going to use it for
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
a super extended period of time.
Yeah, absolutely. Because otherwise, that's just gonna kill your PC after a while. Everything needs a break
Yeah,
eventually,
just let it chill out, bruv.
But yeah, I guess you're right. They are planning on doing a remake of. Oh, this site listed as a remake
Mm.
of Resident Evil 3. So I'm
you
not
need
gonna
to be
lie.
more specific game
Get your
companies.
terminology right. You dumb. Well, no, it's Kotaku, which I don't know why
Oh.
I'd expect anything of journalistic value from Kotaku. But if they're doing Resident Evil 3 is my favorite.
Mm.
Like, I love Resident Evil 3.
I don't remember Resident Evil 3. I never really got into it.
That's
so.
the one with Nemesis.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. He's gonna fuck. The whole time me and Austin were playing Resident Evil 6, and Jake and Sherry are being chased by that monster thing. I'm like, is that Nemesis? I hope that's Nemesis. I like Nemesis. I remember in Resident Evil 3, he would just come into the room and fuck my world. That was the crazy thing, is, he would just show up and you'd be like, oh, I guess I'm doing this now.
Well, I have to deal with this now.
I had an objective, and you can't kill him for like the whole first half of the game anyway, so it's just like, you gotta run. You're spending like a lot of the game just running away from him.
This running simulator.
I just want to live.
Isn't that half of the fun? Just running for your
That's what they thought when they made Resident Evil 7, apparently.
life.
So, I haven't played that one. I've watched people play that one. Because I knew I wasn't going to be able to run that one. I just looked at it and I was like, no.
Nope, that's
Not happening. Not happening.
Well, now you can.
Yeah, now I might. And I think it's in my library. I think I have it. Let me make sure.
Nice.
But I'm not really a big fan of the whole like horror genre of like defenseless runaway stuff.
Oh yeah,
I'm not
that's
really
fair.
big on that, And it's nothing. I understand like why it's a thing. It's just not for me.
Yeah,
you know?
no.
That's all there is to it.
Oh no. For me, it's like the opposite because once you give me a gun, I'm just like, if it bleeds, it can die.
I actually want to talk about the Fallout series
Oh boy.
for a little bit. Have you played any of the Fallout games, Tim?
What? No, me? No. No,
Mhm.
yeah, I played a majority of them.
That's what I thought. Have you
Except
played the
for-
like original ones?
I tried, but like, I think I tried like maybe like 5 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
but like it was like way over my head.
Yeah, I'd
So I'm
recommend
just like-
coming back to it and giving it
Yeah.
another try because I've been playing it recently, and I like now understand the hipsters who are like, the later Fallouts fucking suck in comparison to the first two. I get it now because the choice in the early Fallouts is just like it's nonstop. You can literally murder anyone, and I'm talking men, women, children, animals, anyone. If you want to be the fucking worst person possible, you can be. If you want to be a fucking pacifist, you also can
Yeah.
be. Like, you can literally go through the entire game and not kill anyone. You can beat the
Oh.
game in 20 minutes, actually.
Oh,
Yeah. Like, if you want to, you can beat this game in 20 minutes. Most walkthroughs will deter you from doing it, but you can honestly just beat this game in 20 minutes. And then I've got like me and Bethesda have a thing going where I like play the Fallout games because I enjoy Fallout, but I fucking hate Bethesda. I don't remember
always
who it was.
back and forth.
I remember, and I have not played Fallout 76. Thank God. I've not even.
Earlier this morning, I was talking to one of my friends in my writing class, and we were just all talking about games. And we were talking about like Skyrim and then Fallout. And it's just like, guys, I have something to admit. I play Fallout 76. And I was just like, friendship over.
Yeah, I'm out. It's like, how?
I mean, I tease them, but I'm just like, you know what? If you enjoy it, there's
It's
some aspects of the game that it's decent.
Yeah,
like,
I think it's really interesting. It's just all the fuck shit that happened with it, like at launch.
At the game was like, if it was properly developed, I wouldn't have a problem with it. Like I enjoyed the concept. I enjoyed like multiplayer Fallout, but they were just like, no, we chose not to have NPCs for creative purposes. No, you're just lazy because
whoever modded the Fallout New Vegas multiplayer made a better multiplayer.
It's
than Bethesda did.
Because Fallout 76 came out like a lazy EverQuest.
Oh yeah. Well, it was just like a lot of game breaking stuff too.
Oh yeah, no, it's just
there
all
was
the
glitch where it fucking uninstalled itself.
Where people accidentally logged into your account and just deleted your character.
Then there was the whole thing with the bag.
Oh yeah, all
whatever
the extra.
And
well, like the bags,
material, and then they were like,
they made like
but
gin
here's
for
this.
it. Yeah,
and they gave them like in-game credit, but the only thing you get with the in-game credit was like a tree. I think.
Well, they give you like $5 worth of in-game credit.
Yeah,
so
right.
You're just like, this doesn't. I'm not sure if you know this, but
this doesn't rectify the fucking $80 or whatever it was. It was over
as much
100,
as
I think actually.
Riot might be like a big monopoly too in the MOBA front.
Right.
The League of Legends.
Yeah.
They saved themselves because I think it was in like 2014. They had their world championships.
Right.
But their servers were literally dying.
Oh no.
And they had to restart the final match on 7 different occasions.
Holy fuck.
On the same day.
Yeah.
And finally they were just like, you know what? We cannot do this. And but like everyone, they're just like, all right, we're refunding everybody. We're giving everyone $20 worth of in-game currency and whatever's in our souvenir tents. You guys just grab whatever you want and it's yours.
Wow.
So
that
was a marketing case on how to that's a marketing case on how to solve
that's the guerrilla marketing right there, dude. That's
and
how you handle it.
Because they released a documentary on Netflix about it, and the interesting thing is that normally people would be up in arms about that kind of stuff, but everyone in that arena at the end of it was chanting Riot.
Yeah. Good. There you go.
And to be fair, the $20 of in-game currency isn't really a loss to them. It's just like a potential loss.
Right, yeah.
But still, I mean, it's then you compare it to the Bethesda, and they're just like, no, we don't want to give away our in-game currency so freely, even though this press is destroying us.
Even though we're literally the worst right now.
It's literally just like, could you not? Just it's in-game currency.
Think about the thing. It happened during Fallout 4, I think. Someone mentioned something in Fallout 4 that contradicts something in Fallout 3, lore-wise. And they tweeted this to a guy who works at Bethesda. I don't remember what his job was, so he might not even be on the creative team or anything. But either way, the guy responds and says, "We don't care about that kind of stuff.
Oh.
Don't ask me about it." And I'm sitting here investing all my time into the lore of the Fallout games because I love it and it's interesting to me. And for the people who give it to me to be like, "We don't care about that kind of thing." Fuck.
Yeah,
lore.
no, it's just okay, dude.
Okay. And then I think they'll never employ Obsidian again because, they made a better Fallout game in 8 months than Bethesda's ever made just on their regular schedule.
Yeah, no.
18, I think it was 18 months. They made Fallout New Vegas in 18 months, and that's why a lot of stuff is either glitchy or a lot of stuff isn't expanded upon as much as they wanted it to be. Like
Yeah,
they had a huge image
but
for what New
still,
Vegas
it's
was
like
gonna be.
beloved by everyone.
Oh yeah, it's everyone's favorite modern Fallout game, like by comparison.
Well, I started playing the Outer Worlds. I haven't gotten too deep into it yet, but like
right.
because I was made by Obsidian,
Uh-huh.
and it's so good. The writing, like it's refreshing, just like the writing, because everything's like in this hyper capitalistic.
Yeah.
Like the first person you meet is like an injured security guard, and he's just like talking about like how the place he lives is like wonderful.
Uh-huh.
And he's just like constantly like the first thing he says to you is a slogan for his company,
Yeah.
and it's just like okay,
Oh
this
my
is just
God.
refreshing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Yeah, and then the other thing that I'm thinking about too, and I think the reason, and I realize that I don't like a lot of the later Fallouts, is because we're not given enough choice.
Mhm.
The Bethesda's Fallout games are very moral. You
Yeah,
have
no.
to find your dad. You have to find
Yeah.
your son. And regardless of how you go about it, the outcome's going to be much the same, which is why New Vegas was so nice, because they gave you a bunch of options.
Mhm.
Go with the NCR. Side with Caesar. Side with yourself. You know?
Well, it's just so weird
Side
because
with Mr. House. So.
like there's nothing wrong with like a linear story, but
Yeah,
like
no, not at all.
in like Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 though, it's just so weird because you're looking for your family member and then it turns into like this, like it encompasses the whole ordeal
Mm-hmm.
of like the fate of the world.
Yeah.
But like in New Vegas, it's just like your personal vendetta with Benny, and then you're just like along the way, you're just like given opportunities to
Mhm.
like explore each faction.
Oh, yeah.
And you're just like, okay, I want to be a part of this side
Yeah.
instead.
And you get to really formulate your opinion, whereas with, Fallout 3, the ending is one of the worst parts about the game, because there really is no choice.
Oh yeah, it's just like
Regardless of anything,
Either-
either you have to have the science skill or you die.
yeah.
And then there's literally a guy that you turn, I think he's like a mutant character or like a mutant companion. And you're like, you've already suffered the worst of radiation. Why don't you do it? And he's just basically like, no. So it's like, what the fuck? You brought Liam Neeson in for this?
yeah, it was just.
It's very
Then Fallout
disappointing.
4, like I enjoyed the gameplay of Fallout 4. I sort of like enjoyed like
Yeah, I dig the like settlement building stuff. I
the
find
settlement
that interesting.
building, fighting. The overall faction stuff I liked. I like the
But they also strip you of more choice in that game too.
Oh yeah,
because
no,
you're like,
yeah, no.
you're forced to side with the Minutemen when you get there. Like, what if I wanted to say, because the Raiders attack you automatically.
Mhm.
What if I wanted to side with the Raiders, which is something I
no.
can do in Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah, no, you could just.
I can
you
be
can-
on the
you can-
bad guy's side.
Yeah,
But
the
in-
first
in
one of the
Fallout
first things you
4
can do is like in the first town is that you can side with the powder gangers.
Yeah, I decide to defend Good Springs or I don't. But in Fallout 4, it's like, this is your decision. You're helping. You can't kill them either, because they're in your little settlement thing. So you take
Mhm.
away that option. Like, what if I wanted to fucking blast the leader of the Minutemen into oblivion? Well, I can't do that because he's part of the main storyline.
Yeah.
We need him for the storyline to continue, which is a problem.
Yeah.
The only person who should be needed for the storyline to continue is me.
Is you.
I should be able to kill everyone. and
Just
still be
let
able
me
to
do
play the game.
anything.
Just let me murder. That's the thing about the first Fallout. You can do that. You can murder everyone. You can kill literally everyone. That's an ending.
Let me just be a murder hobo.
Oh my god. Yeah, so I understand now, like playing the earlier Fallout, it makes more sense why people who played that one are more disappointed in the
Mhm.
later Fallout games. Like, I get it
How
now.
everything is limited.
Yeah, like you're especially in like Fallout, like I said, 3 and 4 limit your morals especially. Whereas like in New Vegas, you can at least decide to side with the guy who has like slaves who condone
Yeah.
slavery. You know, you can be
Yeah,
someone
no.
who condones slavery in New Vegas. But in Fallout, it's like I'm either good or I'm bad. And Fallout 3 has some choices, you know, like destroying Megaton.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a pretty evil fucking thing to do.
Just detonating a nuke.
But it has no effect on the overarching story. If you do
Yeah.
that, I mean, yeah, you destroy Megaton. But what the fuck does Megaton have to
You
do
know,
with the
just
end of
like-
the story anyways?
They were just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, they looked at that.
If
they're like,
anything, you're just like, oh,
that's
congratulations, you just traded a place that you could have just like traded at.
yeah, I like Megaton. It's one of my favorite places in Fallout. That one and the ship.
Oh,
The
yeah,
ship's
yeah.
called, in Fallout 3. I gotta play more Fallout 4. Yeah, I haven't played a whole lot of it.
Mm.
The obvious reason. I hate the like moral obligation of it, and I really hate the dialogue system too.
Oh yeah, the dialogue system was the worst.
That is literally the most
Just
hit or
literally,
miss
it's like
thing
yes
ever.
or no,
Yeah.
or like
sarcastic.
sarcastic.
Yeah,
It's
and
like
even then,
what? Oh,
you really don't know what you're gonna say, because
Mhm.
sometimes you're like an asshole and you didn't mean to be,
yeah, no,
'cause
like
you don't know what you're saying.
sarcastic. Sarcastic is more like you're playful. You're more teasing.
Yeah,
You're not being like completely. But then your character's just like, if I had the chance to murder you, I'd murder you.
yeah. It's like Let me see if I can find this fucking video where it makes me think of Fallout 3. Let me see. It's from our boy ProZD,
Oh boy.
who's a very funny guy. Dialogue choices, I think. No. 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 I mean, all of these are pretty funny, but I'm trying to figure out this particular one where it's like when your dialogue choice comes off more aggressive than you intended to, and it's just like I think the thing that he hits is like, "What's up?" and he's like, "Oh yeah, that sounds like a good option." It's like, "What's up, fuckers? I can't wait to kill your entire family." It's like, oh, I wish I would have known that was all of what I was gonna say before I chose it. I don't know, but as much shit as I might talk about them, I still play them, so.
Well, I'm still here, so.
I have like I don't have a whole lot logged into any of them, but I've got like 123 hours in Fallout New Vegas for obvious reasons. I have literally 4 hours in Fallout 4. Oh, yeah.
I spent a good amount of time there.
In Fallout 4?
I enjoyed it, but it definitely does have its downfalls.
I should also mention last played November 19th of 2017. It's been
I feel like because there's a lot of good stuff, like the customization of weapons. Like overall,
I definitely think it has.
customization.
I think a lot of people try to pan it as just like a bad game,
Mhm.
and I don't think it's a bad game. I think it's a
Mhm.
bad Fallout game,
Mhm.
but I don't think it's a bad game overall.
Yeah, no.
It's got redeeming aspects,
It's not like bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, in comparison to like previous Fallout games.
Mm.
And then Fallout 76 happened, and well, we all know how that went, so I'm not gonna open any old wounds. I don't have Game of the Year edition of Fallout 4. Maybe I should get that. Maybe that's what I'm missing.
Maybe that's.
Maybe that's what I need.
Mm.
Who knows? I don't have the DLCs for Fallout 3. Oh, no. I have the Game of the Year edition.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I was sitting here like, what the fuck? Because I remember playing the DLCs. So I was like, wait, what?
Mm.
What do you mean? But yeah. So, shouts out to Fallout somehow.
A series that has fallen further than we liked, but we can still appreciate.
Yeah, we can still, retrospectively. Here's a fun discussion. What's a game that everyone else loved but you hated?
I got to look this shit. Because I don't know. I'm usually like on the boat with like people.
Mhm.
Like
I have the problem where like, I always look at it like, oh, I can see why someone would like this, you know? But like games that I hate, I mean, I guess really any of the like runaway defenseless games, but I liked Outlast. But I never liked Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
Okay.
That was huge, you know, for a long
Yeah.
time. I didn't like
Mhm.
Skyrim either.
Oh, I was into Skyrim.
You were into Skyrim, or you weren't?
Yeah.
You
Yeah, I
were.
was into.
Oh, big time?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't. I have 64 hours in it, and I'm sitting here. I don't like it, but I didn't like it.
Mhm.
And I don't think I ever rode like a hate train for it. It's just like, you know, it's not my thing.
Yeah,
I'm a Fallout
no.
person. I like the like future, the sci-fi kind of.
Yeah, no.
I can't get that into medieval stuff, but I also love Western stuff. I'm very confusing. I'm very
All over
confusing.
the place.
Yeah, I
Well, no
I
wonder, dude,
definitely
it's like your sweet spot.
I definitely know what I like,
Hmm.
but I can't be too sure about what I don't like. I have to try it, which is why I have 64 hours in Skyrim.
Hmm.
I never form an opinion of something without playing it first.
Yeah, no, it's definitely. Well, like usually, like I'll just like dismiss something. Whenever
Mhm.
I say I don't like a game, it's usually like I just completely dismissed it
Mm-hmm.
because like reviews and I've watched gameplay, so I'm just like,
Right.
eh.
Well, what about Five Nights at Freddy's?
I don't know. Like I never got into it myself. I never
Uh-huh.
played any of the
You're
games.
just like indifferent to it.
Yeah, like I enjoyed game theory stuff on it because it was somewhat compelling.
Right.
And I liked like the concept of it, but like I never was bothered to be like, "Oh, yeah,
Let me
I'll
get
play
into
this."
this. Yeah.
It was definitely a case of the fandom like becoming toxic,
Oh yeah, for
or
sure.
not like toxic, but like I do not want to be associated in any way.
Uh-huh.
No, yeah, no, they weren't even toxic. It was just like like borderline furry stuff
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
going on. So
Too
I'm just
much,
like,
yeah.
eh.
All right. Well, how about we don't go with hate? What about like a game? Yeah, like something you just couldn't get into, maybe. You know,
Mhm.
something that was like huge. Like for me, World of Warcraft.
Oh yeah,
Never played it once,
yeah, no,
but people love that shit.
yeah. It's just so daunting to get into.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, there's like it's always it feels cheaty now. Like whenever you
Yeah.
get in, they're just like, "Oh, get to level X for free," and you're just
Yeah.
like, "What's the point?"
Yeah.
because literally starting from the beginning of the game to the end is like impossible now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh my god. Yeah.
So unless
Um,
you're just like wanting to do like the end game stuff, like the great like my roommate plays it a decent bit,
uh-huh.
and like the raids look fun.
Oh yeah.
They look like it looked
Yeah.
interesting, but like that's not enough for me to be like, I'll definitely like shill out $60 to like.
Yeah. Yeah. To get into that.
Plus, it's just a money sink. It's just annoying to have to pay a monthly fee
Yeah,
just to play.
I'm
one
really
game.
anti subscription
Hmm.
based services, like anything.
Well, it depends. Like I'm using the Xbox service right now because it's pretty decent. I mean, you pay like first month is $1, and then it's like the next month is $5, but you get like access to an entire library of games.
And it's $5 overall.
Like monthly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's that.
So
Well, that's a deal. I'm talking about
Yeah.
stuff that cost me like $14 a month. Anything over $10
Oh, yeah,
feels
yeah,
kind of
no.
like I'm like that's steep.
yeah,
That shit
that's
feels
just-
steep. I don't like that.
I could definitely be using that for something else to post.
I've I've literally figured out how to, so I don't even pay for that anymore. Like, I've become so anti subscription fee now. I'm just like I don't want to pay for anything anymore. Like the only thing I think I'm paying for that's like a subscription fee right now is probably Netflix. I think that's it. Yeah, no, that's pretty much that's all I'm paying for right now.
I think I have like 3 different subscription services,
Uh-huh.
but I'm keeping my Funimation because
I was
the
gonna
deal
say,
that
you
I have right now,
Funimation for sure, yeah.
because the deal that I have right now is like what it originally was like 4 years ago,
Uh-huh.
and that's like $5.99 a month.
Right.
So there's no reason to, if I cancel, I think I might have to relapse into like paying the actual subscription cost now.
Yeah, I don't
But,
like that.
What else do I have? I have Netflix, Hulu, Spotify. I still have Spotify. I mean, I still am the student thing, so still pretty
Yeah,
manageable.
I think I missed that. I missed that deal. So, still pretty depressed about that. How much are you paying with that?
I think it's only like $3.99 a month.
That's fucking nice. Yeah, if I can get it on something like that, I might actually start paying for it again. But
I'm glad I stopped. The one thing, my friend, he's still big into like console gaming. But like, I'm just like, and like sometimes we're just like, oh, we need to play games together. But the issue is just like, I don't want to play console because I have to pay $20 for like 3 months of gaming online.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it's on like, PC, why? I'm just like, it's like a PC. I'm like, I'm so free. I can just like play. If I buy a game, I can play. I have all the online features, for free.
Yeah,
they're
absolutely.
not for free, but like it comes with the game. Where in this, so I'm just like, I've ascended. I'm a PC gamer.
Like new like main services for hosting games. What would you call them? Yeah. Like Steam and Epic Game Store. Like what is that called?
What, like launchers, clients,
platforms? I don't know. Client. It's a client. Yeah. Because I went to play Wildlands, and I was like, wait. I hit the play button. I was like, oh no. I have to have you play, and then I just see that little logo pop. I was like, no! Damn it! It downloaded itself automatically. Just by me opening the game. I didn't even get a choice to be like, oh, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to play this anymore. I have you play now. Just by downloading the game. I hate it, dude. I hate it so much.
It's sort of like how streaming services are now. It's like every company is trying to get their
mitts
slice
on
of the
it.
pie.
Disney's got a streaming service now.
Yeah.
That's sort of inevitable, though. Something as big as Disney,
Disney definitely had the content to back it up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because like, I'm not getting it now, but like all my friends are like talking about like it's sort of like it's a good nostalgic trip where everyone's like watching the old Disney Channel shows they used to watch. So it's good for that purpose,
right?
But I don't know, like every other company is trying to make their like push their own. And aside from Netflix and Disney Plus, I just don't really think. Well, like, I guess there's like the main five, or like the main five, where it's like Disney Plus, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, or the main four, I guess. But
something like that.
Those four, those could probably stay in the market and stay pretty viable.
Yeah.
However, everyone else trying to get their mitts on the pie they're not going to have a good time.
Yeah, no.
Because they fail to realize that the reason why the streaming service is so popular is that people don't want to chill out $80 a month.
Yeah. Okay, I know I'm a little late to the party on this one, but I don't even know if you've played it, but Call of Duty World War II.
Oh, yeah.
Is it worth it? Is it even close to worth it?
I don't think I even finished the campaign.
Really? Wow, that's sad.
Did I have it on console? I don't even think I bought that game.
Really?
Yeah, I think I ended up not buying it.
Damn.
Wait, no. Yeah, I had it on console, but I never played the campaign. Never really got around to finishing it. The multiplayer was Yeah. I like sniping in it. I'm
not majorly interested in multiplayer, anyways. You know me. I'm a big single player game guy.
Yeah,
real big single player game.
Oh no, I don't think the campaign's worth it. Like maybe if you find it like on pretty cheap, like dirt cheap.
Like if it's like on sale.
Yeah.
Go for it, but otherwise, okay. Because I'm trying to like build up a library of newer games now, newish games. Because you got to keep in mind, my like cutoff date was like 2015. So like I'm playing catch up with all of you now.
Hey, look at it this way. You got the PC at the optimum point in time for Honey Pop 2.
I did. Oh, thank God. How's that going, by the way?
I don't know.
Has there been anything new?
I just kept up with the meme.
Well, I follow the developer on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
So I should hopefully see anything new. Yeah, he hasn't tweeted anything new since October. Damn it.
Eventually. We'll have our waifus for lifus.
He's putting a Muslim one in there, unless I'm mistaken.
Oh, wow.
And she works in TSA.
Oh! Well.
I think there's a transgender character, too. Lailani from I think she's the was it Leilani? The weeb from the Hunicam.
I don't
She's gonna
remember.
be. Oh, okay, yeah, she's gonna be in the game too.
Oh, okay.
She's gonna be in 2. She's gonna be a character in 2. Instead of just being a cam girl that we see. Is Hunicam canon?
I don't know. Is it?
Google time. Is Hunicam canon?
While you're looking at that up, I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. Well. Well, the more you know. All right. Well, now we just wait for Tim to get back so that I can give him the answer on the situation. You know, we discuss important topics on this show, such as whether or not Hunicam is canon. Okay. Yeah. All right. And the dev can confirm that. Very cool. All right. No. God, I don't want anywhere to send me notifications. Anyways. Well, anyways, moving on from that, I guess I'll talk about something else while I'm here. You know what else is going on in the world today? Let's check out the of course. I don't know what all that. What's? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured it was going to be. Da. All right, yep. Weeknd's releasing new music apparently. That's cool. What else is going on? Trump rally. Could save the world. What is this? Okay, just more environmentalist stuff. That's good. I'm always happy to see more environmentalist stuff on my feed. That's very important to what's going to happen to us in the future. I'm trying to figure out what the hell was I even thinking of? God, I've completely lost it. My mind has completely left me. Oh, yeah, I was going to look at this. Hang on. Let me see. Let me give a look-see. Let me just have a look. Oh, okay. Sick. Yeah, no, so expect me to come back full force with a lot of streaming. This next while. I'm gonna try to set up a schedule for like weekends. Probably is what it's gonna come down to. That's what I'm looking at, anyways. The 2 streams I'm gonna do today are just gonna be test streams, and then I'm gonna come back this weekend and hopefully stream some more stuff. I'm looking to stream. I streamed Doom a little bit earlier, and I'm gonna stream after this. Hopefully, supposed to be playing some Tom Clancy's Wildlands. Supposedly.
Ooh,
Hey,
very nice.
have you played that game, Tim?
No. I don't know. Whenever like it popped up, I was just like, eh.
It's pretty good so far. I think
Mhm.
once I understand it better, I'll like it more. You know, it's one of those games you gotta like play it, figure it out. Also, Hunicam is not canon.
Oh shit. Well,
Not
unfortunate.
canon. Yep.
Well, apparently one of the girls is canon.
Yeah, apparently. But she only exists in the Huni universe, which Hunicam doesn't exist in somehow.
Oh well.
Huni Dev said he considers it like Mario Tennis game. It's a fun little
Oh.
spin-off, completely divorced from any canonical work in the series.
Mm.
So,
Imagine you're just like, listen, I'm just trying to make this hentai game,
as respectable as humanly possible.
and all you nerds are out here trying to get me to interpret the lore for you.
All right, first things first.
The Honey Pop lore.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed he had physical copies at this anime expo
Mhm.
of Hunipop.
Hmm.
I kind of wanted it. I want physical copies of Hunipop just so like people will be like, "You have this?" and I'll be like, "Yeah."
Well, you need to.
People already do that like in like just seeing it in my Steam library, they're like, "You have this?" and I'm like, "Yeah." What? Let's see. What happens when I Google it. Oh. Hmm. Interesting.
What are the discoveries?
It's selling for $17 on eBay right now.
Mm.
That's in conditions brand new. That's pretty
Tyler.
yeah.
Tyler.
That's pretty Oh no. Oh, I've been led to another website called
no.
Manga Gamer,
Oh no.
which oh no, they have When They Cry on here. Holy fuck. Have you ever seen that
Mm.
anime, When They Cry? Have you watched it?
I feel like it's.
It's like overly violent for no reason.
No, I don't think I've seen
It
it.
is excessively. What is Steam Prison? Oh boy. Oh, it's like steampunk. Never mind. Oh boy. I was expecting like something pornographic, but I was misled. Oh, we got to go down to this section for that. Here we go. Ah, yes. Of course. Jesus. Fucking Christ. All right, I'm closing this tab now. FBI should be knocking
Get
down the
me
door
outta
any
here.
minute now. That's how I always feel whenever I scroll by any hentai. I'm like, well, the government should be knocking down this door any second now. What?
Well, I finally got a new computer and now I'm going to jail.
They So trending on Twitter right now is what liberals call Thanksgiving.
Oh. No.
National Don't Trust Whitey Day.
Okay. Well.
Okay. Well, Barack's giving because Trump is a crybaby loser.
Can we have a revolution for centrism?
Yeah. What? Didn't we discuss this before on the podcast? Like this exact
Sure.
topic?
I think you've always brought up the topic of revolution, but
We've never. Well, let's face it. Once our Japanese spider crab revolution comes into fruition, that's basically going to be our uprising, isn't it?
basically
They can't stop us now.
they can try.
What in the world? God, I'm just going down this what liberals call Thanksgiving hashtag. I want to know what it started as.
Mm.
Let's see what else. We got JoJo's Juice, which is
Ooh.
apparently a drink released by JoJo Siwa. But everyone thought it was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I thought they were going to get some JoJo
That's
Juice.
That's what I thought. I thought it was gonna be JoJo's reference, and then
Let's see.
nope. I forgot that Siwa is there.
Yep, she's got a... Here it is. Oh, no, this is... Oh, don't drink that. That's like perfume. That's not meant to be drank. Here we go. All right, I found it. It's just literally JoJo Siwa juice. Capri Sun. Capri Sun condones this.
What?
No, wait, what? The fuck? These are just labels?
What are you trying to tell me here?
That would just confuse me. I'd be like, what flavor is this? Like, actually. It's like fucking Russian roulette with Capri Suns. I don't want to play that game.
What are you trying to say?
Can I get this JoJo Siwa lightweight jacket for $26.99 in my size?
Oh, no.
What sizes do you have these in? Up to 14? I don't think that's going to fit me. Unfortunate. I'm almost 10 years older than that.
Is that it's still...
Never mind, they've got headphones. We've got JoJo Siwa headphones. Who is JoJo Siwa? What does she do?
She's like a former child actor, I think.
Okay. What'd she act on?
And she just built like a platform on Vine / I think it was Vine, but she's just like a child entertainer.
Okay.
Definitely like leads into child entertainment via like hyperactive energy. The whole 9 yards.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay. She's 16.
Oh, is she already? Wow.
Yeah.
I thought she was like 12.
Me too. Kind of drives me nuts to think that someone born in 2003 is 16 now.
Yeah.
Feels weird.
We're about to be in the roaring 20s, my dude.
So what are we bringing back? Swing music.
The Great Depression.
Financial doom. all my favorite things from the 20s. Okay. I'm looking forward to lining up to get bread.
Can we bring back what was it?
Racism?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Prohibition.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I want to become a moonshiner, dude.
You know, Tim, you can do that when it's legal.
Well, you know.
You're technically a moonshiner if you sell it without a license.
Well, you know,
it's still rebelling against the system. And most
it's
cops
a lot more
look into
exciting. If we bring up prohibition, then you know we can be like start a whole mafia.
It just sounds like you don't want to be a drug dealer to me. That's what all this sounds like. You just don't want to deal drugs.
I want a more low risk drug dealing life. Okay.
You're gonna be in an alleyway, be like, "You got the Smirnoff?"
I got the whipped vodka right here, dude.
The whipped Pinnacle vodka. You can't get this shit anymore. You gotta change the brand. There won't be brands anymore because alcohol is illegal. So you gotta be like this. Got the whipped vodka right here. You got the you got any of those wine coolers? Yeah, I do.
I got some Star
drugs
Spangled.
are just completely legal. It's like, yeah, I gotta take my heroin. Hang on. Start smacking your arm.
Can we just have a reverse around? Come on. Just call it like a social experiment, America.
Yeah. Yeah, I love this idea. And Trump would I don't know. Doesn't he have like investments in alcohol?
Oh, wow.
We're going to have to get a straight edge president in order to get that done.
Big alcohol is preventing us from our fun, okay?
Oh, man.
Down with Big Alk.
Down with Big Alk. Yeah, when we were in the forest making it in secrecy, that's when we were at our finest, okay?
I think the best part is whenever we hire somebody and they just blow up one of the distilleries by accident.
Oh man, you know, speaking of going back in time and racism, I'm gonna be playing Mafia 3 here pretty soon.
Oh no!
Which, can I just say, you know, when they made that game, the writers must have just been like, "Oh, we're doing this in that time period."
Why?
Broke out their pencils and were like, and they just did that for an entire. But at the same time, used Italian stereotypes. well, at the beginning of the game, they're like, we have to be racist because that's how to inaccurately depict this time would be wrong. And then they got like, hey, who do you think you're talking to? All right, you fucking Guinea Dago motherfucker, you know?
Oh my.
Yeah, Guinea Dago. Does anyone know what that means anymore? I think Italians just get sort of lumped in with Mexicans now, and they get called the same thing Mexicans do.
Yeah.
You don't hear anyone calling a fucking an Italian guy a Goomba anymore. You know, no one says that anymore.
Mm.
Really unique racist terms have just faded away. You know, we have like,
Are you upset by this?
are you mildly Hispanic? Well, you're this then. You know, it's like, what if I'm I'm Italian, and there's racist terms for Italian. Like what's But you notice how I'm not censoring these words either, because no one thinks of these words as either racist or really that offensive anymore. You know, no one calls an Italian guy a wop anymore. No one says that. No one even knows what a wop means. I didn't know what it meant until it's an acronym for without papers. That's
what is it supposed to mean?
That's what WAP means. I didn't know until the other day. I was like, oh. I thought they just called them that because of like their hairstyle, like the slick back, like a WAP. Just looking at them, I don't know. Fuck, dude, I'm not racist, okay? I don't know what the fuck it means.
This qualifies. I'm not racist.
Yeah, I'm just sitting. I'm not racist, dude. I don't know what any of this shit means. I wasn't in with like the racists, I just find stuff like that interesting because I said that in a group chat the other day. Because here I'm gonna censor this, okay?
No.
Because I have to. So we have this group chat on Facebook called Duck Dick Gang, and Austin basically it's me, Austin, Logan, and Chris.
Oh no!
And Austin basically messaged, "When does the motherfucking PC come in?" And so I responded with, "Tomorrow, you." This is where I gotta censor my.
Oh my god.
And I got to the end of that and I realized I was like, they probably don't even know what some of these words mean. Because I only know.
Saying shit.
I only know what guinea dago means because I've heard older people who are like, yeah, he called him a guinea dago. And then I was like, what the fuck? A guinea dago sounds like a breakfast plate. It sounds like a fucking, like a waffle of some kind. Like,
yeah, you're not wrong.
Can I get a guinea dago, please? Like, that's what it sounds like to me, Same goes for goy. I hear goy and I'm like, that sounds like a dish, like a food of some kind. I get some goy on the side. Like a sauce, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, it sounds like, it's like a sauce.
This is
excuse me, can I get extra goy?
I got the whole second part of this podcast is just us discussing derogatory terms for other ethnicities. The same thing goes like cracker. Cracker's so unoriginal and like confusing. I don't get it. We're delicious or like what? Why cracker? And honky, I don't even understand at all. Like, what is the origin of honky?
Whenever I say like honky, I like it's like honky tonk.
Yeah,
but it's not like a negative connotation. It's just like it's just like
southern.
janky. Yeah,
like
the southern jank.
When you look up honky, the definition of it, at least on like, Jesus, on Urban Dictionary, the first one is the scum of the earth, a perpetual liar, a deranged monkey with delusions of grandeur. Then the next one is a derogatory insult towards white people. It's a catch-all term meaning rapist, pedophile, murderer, thief, and coward. Its origins come from ye old English for white rat, rathus honkus.
What?
So when you say honky, you are calling that person a rapist, a pedophile, a murderer, a thief, and a coward. All at the same time.
What?
I read up. I was reading up on Andrew Jackson the other day, and he had a duel with a guy by the name of what? Why can't I find it? Charles Dickinson. Do you know why he chose to duel and kill this man?
What?
Charles Dickinson literally published an article in the paper where he called Andrew Jackson. Let me find it. I want exact wording, you know. I want to be correct. God damn it. I know that one of the words was for sure a coward, and then the other one was an old term for like, hang on, a poltroon. He called him a poltroon and a coward and a worthless scoundrel.
I mean,
And then Andrew Jackson fucking killed him.
well, you know,
That was the law of the land back. There's a reason we don't have duels anymore. It'd be happening constantly if it was still legal. You're like, you called me a faggot? Oh.
what did you say on Twitter?
I saw what you posted on your wall. Go get
Would
your
it
gun.
really be that bad?
But it's like, it's organized though. They agreed they were going to fight. They were
They're
going to have
consenting adults.
Yeah. They met at the time they agreed.
They made a legal contract.
As a matter of fact, when they did duels, you would have a meeting before the duel to see if there was any way you could settle your dispute before the duel. And then they just came to the conclusion, no, he called me a cow. I have to kill him. There's no other way to resolve this. I guess Dickinson wouldn't apologize, maybe. Maybe he was so stubborn that he was like, no, fuck you. You're a coward. And then Andrew Jackson was like, it's your fucking funeral.
You better step up to the plate, boy.
But it was very honorable because Dickinson shot Jackson before he could get his shot off. But his shot didn't kill Jackson. So the stipulation was no matter what, you wouldn't move until both shots were fired. And so Charles stood there, and then Jackson's on the ground, and Jackson shoots him, and he shoots Dickinson right through the heart and kills him.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
And there was like Can you imagine what Twitter would be like if that happened in the modern day? If a president fucking shot someone to death. And then Twitter the next day would be like, Andrew Jackson fucking murdered someone yesterday. I can't believe we elected this man.
No, it would just be like, at least it was honorable. It's a sanctioned killing. It's a socially accepted, sanctioned
So,
killing.
do you think dueling is okay?
Yeah.
Because I've been
say agree
opting
about
for murder to be legal for a little bit now.
No, not murder, but dueling. Yeah.
But dueling ends in murder, though. You're gonna have to legalize murder if we're gonna have dueling back.
Why call it murder?
It's all
It's
semantics.
a different term.
Look, legalize murder and LSD, and you will have a better world. I promise.
I feel like this is how Germany's Blitzkrieg came.
Look, all I'm saying is, here's my stance. Okay, on the legalized murder thing. I think that everyone has the right to their opinion, right? And I have the right to my opinion. And I think that everyone else should have the right to fucking kill me if they don't like my opinion. Okay? It's simple as that. If that was the law of the land, Trump wouldn't have been elected, number one. Because someone would have... You know, I was real, like, shocked when that guy, like, rushed him on stage and didn't do anything to him.
It's like, what's the point?
Yeah, you're going to have such legal repercussions just for doing that. And Trump's going to pursue him because he's a petty motherfucker.
Yeah.
If I was going to do that, I would have at least shot at him. I would have at least thrown a bucket of cum on him. Something. You know?
Now this podcast is on the list.
I think we were on the list a long time ago, to be fair.
Well,
we were just
you know.
talking about legalizing murder a few seconds ago. I call you a pedophile every episode. We're in the hole, man. We're in the we're so far in the hole, we can't even see light anymore. We're so deep in the hole. We are so far
just making-
down.
Just casual threats.
I mean, that's
We don't condone this. This is all satire.
I just always flash back to episode 7, you know, where the infamous episode 7 where I go, no wonder you got shot up, you two.
Oh god.
And you go, oh my god. That's such a. I go back and listen to that from time to time just because I love your response. Because
Yeah.
you're starting to say something, and then you're
Mhm.
like, oh,
It is
wow.
again.
Yeah, it like registers when you. I love how you go like you're saying something. You're like, oh, wow, that was wow.
I guess you did it to them.
And I'm
you
just
know,
sitting there
it's
like, oh, was that too much? Oh yeah, I also have to bring up you saw my Snapchat. I had an article published earlier today.
Yes, yes.
Underneath my friend Greg's website Palabras.com. Palabrasjournal.com. If you want to go there, it's on the front page right now. It's about the Joker and real world violence. I think someone completely missed the point of my article. I was reading comments that my friend shared the post.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like he just kind of. I guess my point's kind of vague, but the point of the article is, and I'm gonna say it here just so no one can misconstrue it or say that I was saying this or I was saying that. No fake news bullshit here. What I'm saying is that I think that, and I've stated this opinion on the podcast before anyways, so if you go back you can find me saying this, but I think that the media chooses to use movies as scapegoats when they don't want to confront the awful reality that maybe we need to evaluate ourselves as a society.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We don't want to be held accountable for our actions and the things that we could have done to stop a tragedy because hindsight bias is a bitch, and we'd rather blame it on an ongoing thing.
Mm-hmm.
And believe me, people in the movie industry pretend like they don't love controversy surrounding their movies. They do.
Oh yeah.
They love it. It sells tickets. Okay. That's why
Any publicity is good publicity.
exactly. You know. So all those articles about the Joker, all of those articles about the Joker did was create more people who were going to see the movie. You know. So I don't know what's up with that, but got him.
It's just you. Everyone's willing to blame something, and at some point you're just like, "Fuck it, dude." There's always been a scapegoat throughout like the centuries. Like they'll always be able to blame one aspect as something they dislike or not understand.
Absolutely.
And then it's like, "Oh yes, this explains it all." Well, no, it doesn't explain anything.
Yeah. So, have you ever seen the video of the girl cheating in CSGO on live stream? And then she proceeds to blame it on her friend Clara.
What?
Have you seen this video? It's a very, very old video. Here, hang on.
I need to see this. I thought you were talking about the bully hunters.
Oh, no. That's hilarious, too, though. This is like 2 or 3 years old, I think.
All right.
Yeah, we'll watch it. Just let me know when you're ready.
Am good whenever.
All right, a 3, 2, 1, and go.
Stop shooting me! You motherfucker!
So she's streaming on Twitch, obviously.
Motherfucker! Hello, sir.
You'll see what's wrong immediately, because you're a veteran CSGO player. I'm not. I barely play it.
Oh.
Actually, I don't play it at all. But you guys play it more than I do, obviously. Just
occasionally.
Oh, snap!
You know enough. You're gonna see what's wrong instantly.
Blue's AFK. That's good.
Playing
You're in the
left-handed
clear.
feels
Thank you,
weird.
Alchemist.
Wait for it.
Clipped. Oh no, Eric! No, don't do it.
It's Inception right now too. We're a Twitch stream, watching a Twitch stream.
Oh no. Oh, that's.
Someone down banana. irritating. Oh shit. Jumpman XO, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome to the Dumpling Empire. Oh shit, I just saw one. Construction, watch out, purple.
Oh yeah, you just saw one. Does she not realize?
Here, hang on. Just wait. Even with cheats, she sucks.
I know.
Why did I reload? What the fuck? Oh my god, I'm stupid, dude. Jumpman, thank you very much, though. Welcome to the Dumpling Empire. My name is Miss Q Gemini.
And it tells you the location of the bomb.
We're trying to not be a noob. Yo, you guys, do you guys ever get that that weird glitch in CS:GO where it shows your rank, that it shows everyone's rank? Because my game, I played the other day. I played the other day with Rock, and he.
How is she?
now I don't know why.
She is playing this off so terribly.
Just wait. It gets even
Wait,
worse.
what the fuck? Clara. Hold
Clara.
on. Clara, give me 1 second. Clara. Let me just message this girl. Give me 1 second. Why the fuck is this on my computer right now? Where is this? How do I close this? Yo, Rock, I need some help because I don't know what I'm looking at right now. What the fuck is that? Hello? I need to text my friend Clara right now. She was at my house earlier today. What the actual fuck? Yo, Rock, do you remember when fucking Clara got the fucking back ban? I'm gonna kill this girl. I'm literally gonna kill her.
Wow, qualifies. She got a back ban. Obviously, she's bad, right?
Why the fuck? Why the fuck? Okay, I need to abandon this match. Fuck this girl. Seriously? Abandon. Clara, out of all people. I just realized.
There's.
I'm not-
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I'm gonna just quit.
And to just really go back to the beginning, you see her open the cheat engine.
Yeah, no, I
And
was
use
just like,
it.
what is that?
Clara. I think, she ended up abandoning her. I don't think she Twitch streams anymore
Mm.
because people would just go into her chat and say Clara.
Yeah.
Uh,
Get wrecked.
but she, because I had to seek this girl out. Her name's Isabel, by the way.
Mm.
She's in the military now.
Mm. Oh,
Yeah.
well.
So, in case y'all ever wanted to know what happened to her, she joined the military. I
Well-
think she has a new Twitch as well. Yeah. She has a new Twitch. And her account did get VAC banned. Don't worry.
Well, it's play stupid games, get stupid
I
prizes.
just don't understand, like...
How
I don't
can you
know.
even defend yourself whenever it's like it's been on for like 3 minutes
Yeah.
and people are just like,
And for that matter, why would you use cheats while live streaming?
I know. It's just,
Just even, like... Even doing that, like, I
they
used
actively
to...
turned it on
Yeah.
during a live stream.
Yeah. Quickly challenge. 10 seconds. Can you sing I'm a Buff Baby? Go ahead, Tim. This is all you.
I'm
I'm
buff
a buff baby. And I can lift more than the average baby.
baby.
And I say,
I say,
hey,
hey,
hey.
hey.
Hey. That's not the song you asked for, but whatever.
I thought we were just doing improv.
Yeah, no, I was just fucking going with it. I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. We just did that on the spot. You know what? I think we deserve bonus points for fucking.
made a
We could have
song.
just been like, we don't know that song, but we fucking made something up.
Improv is just the state
It's a dying art.
that we
Okay,
constantly live in. That's how we keep it alive. We just live in a
constant state of improv. Honestly, yeah.
Everything we do socially.
Honestly,
is
we
just
got to make a
improv.
full song now. Like, we gotta. How can we not? Honestly,
Baby.
baby. It's got to be like a jazz
It
kinda
feels
cover
more
tune.
like an old like church tune.
Amen. Hey, do you remember? It was a Left 4 Dead stream a long time ago, but my map started fucking up, and I just started singing "Amen" to try and fix it. And I said, if I sing Jesus songs, it might get better.
if I start singing Jesus songs,
Yeah, your immediate comment was just Jesus songs, not hymns.
I like I'll correct people whenever they do that, but whenever they just like make unexpected like phrasing or statements about a common thing because they don't remember what the top like the actual thing is,
Oh, fuck
I'm just
if
like,
I know
okay, I
hymns,
love
dude.
it, I love it,
Yeah.
but at the same time, you're saying so many more words than you actually need to.
Dude, shouts out to Jesus songs, okay? That's what they should just be called in the first hymns. That's so not gender neutral, first off. Secondly,
At our church, we offer a wide array of Jesus songs.
yeah, Jesus songs are just so all inclusive, you know?
Wait, what about hymns was inclusive?
You know, gendered. Him.
Oh.
I can't believe it took you that long to get that.
You know, I know it's
hate
it's
this
the
show.
like the Thanksgiving holiday, but I'm really finding it really hard to find anything to be thankful for.
God damn it, dude.
I don't think
This
there's
is
anything
the first
to be thankful
podcast
for.
on my new computer, and I think it's already tainted. I have to get a new one now. It's already fucked up. F gender
Just got to
neutrals.
unplug it.
I don't know, man. I'm just I'm down for breaking down the whole thing. Fuck it. I'm just
Okay.
Tyler, dude. I'm not a he. I'm not a she. I'm not a it. I'm not a they them. I'm not a z zer.
I
Nothing.
am the computer.
You just call me by name. Always.
I will always be the computer.
When you refer to me, you refer to me as the Tyler. Easily. Okay.
The one and only Tyler.
There are no other Tylers. I identify as an African child soldier. You know what? That's an interesting choice, I gotta say. What do you identify as, Tim, if you had a choice?
I would like to identify as a spider crab,
You know what? I'm all behind that.
a Japanese spider
A
crab.
Japanese spider
That's all
crab.
I want to be.
So that I can be with my people.
I'm just gonna like,
Cute.
if I have a child, I'm just gonna like, just like psychologically push them towards like liking Japanese spider crabs.
Yeah, easily, dude.
Like the first thing, like whenever they had like capable of like forming coherent memory,
Uh-huh.
I just like take them to Japan and just like go take them to go see like a bunch of captive ones. You're like, aren't they so cool, son?
And they're like terrified of them. No, you love
Not
them.
like this.
You love them.
You'll love them.
He's like
I put them in like
putting
a
his face against the ground. Look at it.
indoctrination chamber. I'm just like you like the Japanese.
It's just
spider
like
crab.
Discovery Channel footage of the
They
Japanese spider
are
crabs.
your friend.
I love you. We get one like to where it can speak. You know.
That has like a little machine. That's
I
just like
love you.
that's our first public face. That's what we'll do during the revolution. Is that we'll promote them as like a service. Like they'll be like service animals, and they'll be like.
They like open doors for people and shit.
Then all of
they
a sudden
could get
we're just
like they could get jobs as greeters.
yeah, exactly. It's,
You know, Matt, we should do an entire short film just based around like a Japanese spider crab that has his own apartment. He's a greeter at a hotel. He wears a little uniform.
he's like at a crappy apartment, and like the landlord. And the best
like
thing is like everyone just treats it normally.
Yeah,
Like no one
no
like
one
points
acts
it
like
out.
it's strange. Yeah, it's commonplace by this point. There's like rich ones too. There's like millionaire Japanese spider crabs. And he's got like a
And then-
one-bedroom apartment with a pull-out couch bed.
Yeah. He needs to have like a morning routine. He's like shaving his shell.
He just sheds his old shell. No, he puts the shell on in the morning. He doesn't have a shell in the morning.
Yeah.
Puts the shell
He's like
on.
he's all like this fleshy shell meat. And then he just like sticks all his
Name the crab Mr. Crab.
he's
Alright,
like
SpongeBob
his
boy.
coworker. There's like one of his coworkers is waiting for his carpool. It's like, get out of here, Jim. He just like walks out. He just like climbs on top of the car and just like sits on the top.
You know where you go.
And he just like opens the window. Just like, how's your morning?
He picks up a prostitute in the night, and she's like, "Well, $20 is $20."
Just like, I usually don't serve your time. But
It's like how there's like prostitute ghouls in Fallout New Vegas.
yeah.
Oh, you're into
They're
that
normally-
freaky shit, huh?
Yeah.
God damn it, dude.
It needs to happen.
It's gotta be
I
a
love it.
thing. Let's do it. Should we animate it or do like a live action,
Do we
like-
have
like puppet shit? I could probably get a hold of some people.
If
I
we,
don't
I
think
feel
we're
like
willing
if
to
it was
animate
live
that.
action, there would be more like novelty to it.
Oh yeah,
Be like,
it'd feel like
"Oh,
a Charlie
that
Kaufman movie.
the practical effects.
Oh, well, I love it. When do we get
We-
started?
The script's already done.
Yeah, that's it just has to be made now. Honestly,
Who will we cast as the Spider Crab voice?
solid question. I don't have an answer. Who can?
I vote Bryant just getting punched in the stomach over and over again.
Perfect. It all works out in the end, doesn't it? God damn it! All
No,
right.
no, we can't.
Oh.
We can't do that. Bryant has to be killed. He has
Oh
to be
yeah,
killed.
yeah, that's right.
That's like
that's
one
right.
of the that's like one of the primary points.
Oh yeah.
Like they get the Spider Crab murders.
See, Brian
somebody.
always getting killed is just a commentary
Mhm.
on racism in Hollywood.
We're criticizing Hollywood every time Bryant dies.
Yeah, it's a statement. Okay, it's symbolic. He's a Mexican being killed by a white man each time. Okay, does it add up yet, people? Do you get it? Do you get it? It was a lot more
You
relevant.
simple-minded fools.
It was a lot more relevant 4
Understand
years ago.
the nuance.
The nuances of Tom McAllister's art.
Nuance is just my favorite dirty word now. It's just
Really?
like,
Yeah. No, I've noticed you've been using it a little bit. I've been like, I think he's growing attached to this word, nuance.
I'm just gonna get it tattooed on my as a timestamp.
Oh man. Well,
No, on my forehead instead of damage.
Yeah.
You know, like the Leto's Joker instead
Yeah.
of damage. It's just
that's what was
nuance.
missing from Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. He didn't have damage
Face.
tattooed on his forehead.
I just couldn't get a read on him,
Yeah,
dude. You
now
know, it's
he just
so
seems
hard.
like everyone else. Like I don't. Do I sympathize with him? Do I hate him? Like I don't know what the movie's going for. I can't tell what the movie's going for if you don't blatantly tell me what you're going for.
The devil's in the details.
I mean, what are movies even? I've never
What?
played a video
They-
game
they-
before in my life.
What did they try to explain all this through dialogue and
Oh,
like
please.
events throughout the movie?
Yeah.
Like,
And
how am I
symbolism, like
supposed to
why?
sit through that? How am I supposed to?
How am I supposed to glean anything from this? Words, words, words. Jeez.
50 years, it's gonna be like that.
Movies aren't even going to be movies anymore. They're just going to be completely text based. Like,
Isn't that going back? It's just like the old
Yeah,
text,
yeah.
like text adventures.
yeah.
Choose your own.
Every movie's a choose your own adventure. And then it just happens to you.
Mhm. Oh,
Yeah. Whatever you choose.
okay. You know that's actually pretty. It could get really weird though. That could get really.
Is this an episode of Black Mirror? Oh, God. Well, this has been the Somewhat Okay Podcast, episode number 58.
58.
I like the 50 region, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
They're all
Speaking
very
it-
soft.
yeah,
Yes.
speaking it off of the tongue, it just comes off easier than like 40 or
Mm.
60. I'm going to be real sad when we get to 60.
So
So we got one more episode of 50.
I
50.
enjoy 70. 70 is that's soft
70
spot.
might be nice. 70 might be
Mhm.
nice. What are we talking about? What did we talk about in this episode?
We got to the point of this pure shit posting. This is the ultimate peak of shit
All right, but
posting.
50 and 70 are good number ranges, all right? They sound then you get to 80, 90. Then, oh god forbid, 100. Okay, that's where it really goes downhill.
Oh yeah, that's
100. Ugh.
because everything's based off of 100 too.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus.
It's shame.
Real shame. Whose man's is this?
We don't deserve this show. We don't deserve any of you.
I disagree. I think they don't deserve us, Tim.
Oh.
Yeah. You know what? We have a thing coming up. I
Mhm.
needed to talk to you about. I'll talk to you about it after this, but
Mhm.
we have a thing coming up in February.
Oh.
So, speaking purely as Tom McAllister, this has been the Somewhat Okay Podcast, episode number 58,
58.
where we discussed racism, the 20s, Jesus.
we looked over your victory royale.
We did. We watched me grapple in the very beginning. We
Talked about Honey Pop a bit.
yeah, a little bit. Got into the canon, the lore of Honey Pop. Figured that out. We spent a lot of time talking about just like game companies.
Oh yeah,
and the Fallout games.
Mhm.
We talked about
Bethesda
like,
in particular.
yeah, well, fucking. They're a whole can of worms to open up anytime you say their name. They're just like fucking Bloody Mary, dude. They just
it's a
show
dirty,
up.
dirty word
It's
now.
a dirty word in the game industry, dude.
Every time you say Bethesda 3 times in the mirror, Todd Howard will appear behind you.
Yeah, and he'll have a re-release of Skyrim in his hand.
Did I
Do
share
you
the
want to buy
photo where
Skyrim again?
did I share the photo where it's just like when they announced the PS5 and the new Xbox, and it's just like Bethesda in the corner, just like, did someone ask for a remaster?
Oh God, no! I don't think I've seen that one. Do you have that
Let me see.
like on you? It's like, yeah, I've got it printed out right here. What do you mean? That's so funny.
There's a lot of dank memes around here right now.
Honestly, this is a good one. This has been a great podcast.
What more can you ask from our top-notch commentary? It's just,
Yeah. We talk about life on this channel. We discuss life. Yeah.
Oh, okay, there it is.
He
I'll
found
share it in the
He's got it.
general of our Discord, which you can join
Yeah.
at any point.
Yep. The link is on my Twitter, actually. If you don't know where my Twitter is, well, you're just not paying attention. 'Cause my
I'll put
Twitter's
it in
where
the
it's at.
general memes
There
section.
we go. Yeah, did you like the Doomer picture that someone made of me?
Yeah. That's
God
all we can
damn
ask
it.
for.
However, they got to remove the wish my new PC was here because it's here now. So
It's
it's
changed.
no longer relevant. Yeah.
Gosh, dang it.
Damn it
I
all.
swear I'll get it. It's just
Dag
because I
nabbit.
look it through my album, and then I had to look it through.
Jesus, yeah, no, sending a picture in Discord's a bitch. I hate
It's
it.
because it's just like lumps everything together. Just like, no, it's
Yeah,
organized
It's like
in a
layered.
specific manner. There it is.
There we are. All right, let me see. Oh, no. God damn it, dude. Oh, that's even funnier. Damn it. Fucking Capcom. Isn't it funny how Resident Evil 4 started off as a GameCube exclusive?
Now it's just like,
Now it's on literally everything.
hey kid, you want a copy of Resident Evil 4?
Oh, gee. What are you buying? Resident Evil 4,
I
apparently.
wonder if they're gonna make another Resident Evil 4 remake just because they like
Mm.
they pushed it so far. Like what was it, like 4 years ago, like 3
God,
years ago,
Yeah. Holy shit.
and now like they're doing like full on like remakes
uh-huh.
for like all the original games. So you're just like, are they?
Mm, I don't know. Ooh, that's interesting though. But will they remake Resident Evil 5 is the question. Also, hi, oh god, it's Christian.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
quite literally finishing up here. RE5 game copy. SSSS. Yeah, that's where the money's at. You can say it's an original press. Probably will make 5. Yeah, I'd be you know, they're going to remake everything eventually. Oh god, it's Christian. Thank you so much for the follow. That's what I'm talking about. I'm
We
going to
love
be
you.
back in like 5 minutes after this stream ends to stream something else anyways. So just hang around for a bit. I'm going to be back. I have a new computer, so
A quick intermission.
a quick intermission, if you will. Yeah, and speaking of which, I need to set up a schedule. I think I'm going to do like weekend, like Saturday streams probably. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Seems
problem.
reasonable.
New to streaming, checking out others. Oh, cool, man. You're streaming too? That's awesome, bro. It's pretty. I like it. I honestly prefer to play games on stream than by myself. I like having the experience ruined for me. Anyways, we're we're gonna hop off now. This has been the Somewhat Okay podcast, episode number 58. I'm Tyler,
I'm Jim.
and oh god, do we have anything controversial to put at the end of this?
Italy did nothing wrong.
Half-Life Alex is gonna suck.
Oh, oof.
Oh,
Ooh.
got him. Got
Ooh.
him. Wait, Italy. What the fuck does Italy have to do with this?
Oh, I was just talking about them being fascist.
Death to Israel. Free Palestine.